Hey, it's Ray Langley at your service, virtual entertainer and wolf girl extraordinaire. Welcome back to Valhalla. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in Candace and Mailer, good to see you guys. Sorry for the slightly late start. The game likes to fight me and false start for a few times before it actually opens. So now I've got the game open and I'm ready to continue where we last left off. Yeah, it might just be the way the game is. I don't know. Maybe there's a fix, but it works eventually, so I just take it. Alright, so last time we did 2 days in game. So today I think we'll probably do another 2 days and go from there. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost 1.2.3.0. Alright, Day 3. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kira Miki's blog.
Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost?
Hey. Let's go get the song real quick. $300. Idol Hell. A magazine with all things idols has a download code for Your Love is a Drug. Done. Let's see. Let's get a poster too. I try to make it a thing where I buy 2 things, and one the thing that is mentioned, and another thing just to enjoy life a little. And here you can see the poster I just got. Hold to unlock. Alright, Miki Concert 3. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger? / you. Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dudes in danger. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Anyway, we should gather somewhere and take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea. We can make an unofficial Danger U meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread I'm gonna moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. This thread is closed. Mickey Concert 4. In the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the new revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes! Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her.
Kiss?
Of course. Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. Think about it.
How was your first kiss?
I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. Alice Rabbit Thread 2, Electric Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Lol, yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th, welcome the second retribution, birthday is coming. That font, oh boy. Spooky font, it's happening. Time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. That feel when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why are you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin furfur. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. This thread is closed. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Augmented Eye. Is Alice Rabbit a group? The answer here. I should really ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. By Lana Smithy. Who is Alice_Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So, is Alice_Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time it'd be not the first time this would be a thing. More than a half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence, and they called themselves Anon. They weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17th. Quincy. One more civil death and we'll ban protests. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the other rioters. By Kimberly Lavalette. After the numerous protests held around the city, which are caused by an ongoing economic and safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear that if rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. This simply can't go on, Quincy told Augmented Eye during a call. They only want to destroy public property, they're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city, and I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force. Quincy will be running for a second term next year. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake, millions saved. What we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyways. By Kimberly Lavalette. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo San Francisco for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. Kira Miki blog. What I do to relax. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. Oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name any tasty and natural combination and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. That's all for today. See you. So that's what she meant by a tea-like drink. Dome concert. Hi everyone, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium, or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. Love, Miki. By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club, or... Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I have to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Huh, so she'll actually come again. That's nice. Alright, that's enough reading. Let's go to work. Thursday, December 15th. Good evening.
No, hi there.
I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing.
Alma?
Huh, Leonidas.
Jillian?
Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind.
Sure, make yourself at home.
Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she?
She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back.
Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks.
Keeping the music unless I unlocked anything. I don't think I did, because I don't recognize it. Oh yeah, I have this now. Unless that was always there. I like it. I'm adding that and getting rid of what was this one? Oh, I do like that one though. Let's switch it up. Let's have something new today. How do I? Oh, there we go. There we go. Boop. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
What was that?
Just something they made me say back in instruction. Kind of stuck.
Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so.
Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this.
A glass with a signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe.
That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually.
Oh yeah, now I see her name here.
You don't seem very surprised.
I like B-Link more, actually.
The stoic looking duo, right?
Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien.
I see. Want a drink?
You don't seem very surprised.
We've known each other for what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting.
You could pretend to be more interested, you know.
Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Damn, harsh.
Speaking of buying, do you want a frame?
A frame?
Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that.
Is that true?
What do you care? How the hell did you find that out?
So it is true.
Shut up!
I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it.
You...
Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing?
Sure.
Hey Army, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing?
Alma wants it. A bad touch. I'm gonna give her a large one. Because it's funnier that way. Double the ingredients. There you go.
This is one big fat... Are you hitting on me?
You wish.
So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye.
And what was wrong with him?
Turns out he was a LARPer.
Boy, that means something different these days, doesn't it? I'm trying to find something on TV. That's great. A LARP?
Live action role playing.
This sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer.
Or a military organization.
What did he roleplay as?
Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs?
Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open?
Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with, at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that...
You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationships for things like those?
Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else?
Last night?
Your cat doesn't count.
A year ago. It was messy.
See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago.
Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities.
Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Joe?
Anything I can make you to shut up and drink?
I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking. Or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you?
Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink?
Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon.
Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill usually. Ma'am, may I interest you in some curry? Curry sounds good. 4 of each ingredient. That sounds awful. Let's go with a piano man. That's a promo drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. I can't double the ingredients on that. Okay. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Rocks, mix, think. Here.
Yeah, this fits the bill.
It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise.
Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are. Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brandtini, and then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe? Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice_Rabbit thing? That's the silence of someone who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice_Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice_Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damn Alice_Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid out hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here, like say, a big brandtini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Big brandtini. Easy enough.
Oh shoot, you can double that. Okay.
Here. You know, brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. problem is the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. Jill? Jill? Would that be 4A69-6C6C or 01011010011001100001100. In binary, you have 15 ones. Did you celebrate your your 15th birthday party? And Jill? Don't think so. What about your sweet 16? Did you do anything special for that? Nope. And your 18th or 21st? No, none of those. I saw no point in making them any different from other birthdays. Oh, but they're different. How so? They celebrate your budding sexuality. It's the point where society tells you that you can fuck. That you're starting to look appealing enough for other people to consider fucking you. It's also the hypocritical way they tell you you can, but shouldn't fuck. I guess that's one way of seeing it. Although there's no point in celebrating those so late. There was this one time in middle school where I got fed up with a teacher. I was in 8th grade, but the idiot kept treating me like a child, so one day I adjusted my shirt, pushed my boobs together with my arms, and told him, "Teacher, you do know you could get me pregnant, right?" Poor bastard couldn't look at me for the rest of the year. 8th grade is 13 to 14, girl, what the f... I also got suspended, scolded, and grounded, but it was totally worth it. I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't gonna stand for it. This is why I like numbers. Numbers don't await your sexual awakening just to tell you later that you shouldn't be sexual. Numbers never betray you. They don't cross you. They don't expect you to form a family or give them grandkids. You think a 27 cares if you have a Catholic wedding? No, but I care that you're drunk. I am most certainly not. Then spell your name. 41, 60, 60, 61. There. Not in hexadecimal. Elma. I'll call you a cab. I'm fine. I'm going home now. My brother-in-law's close by. He told me to call him when I was done. Bye, Jill. Take care out there.
Hello, sugar. Ow!
Hello, Mr. Donovan.
Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms.
I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber.
They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt.
Do you normally greet people that way?
I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house.
A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food.
Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual.
The usual, he says.
3 days and he already has a usual drink.
Sorry, I'm checking chat right now. So you put the blue ring squid into his drink?
The usual.
Sure, this'll work.
What brings you today, Mr. Donovan?
That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview.
Did you succeed?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result's what matters.
I see. Wait, blackmail?
You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hmm? Hey, the signature on that glass over there.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
That big-titted Lilin was here?
She came yesterday before the concert, yeah.
Anything juicy come out of her visit?
No.
Gossip-worthy?
No.
Tabloid-worthy?
No.
Come on, there has to be something.
Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone that tries to ruin it should be ashamed.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything.
I've got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know.
Fine.
Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan?
All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches.
Why only women?
Did you ever watch Race for Hope?
The movie?
Yeah. Movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists, and now I have to deal with that shit.
How can you be so sure?
My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that Emergency Heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career.
Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValette?
Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she?
Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news?
You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer?
How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers?
Not really, no.
There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that.
I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims, that they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think.
I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day.
Okay. What's a bleeding Jane? That's a change of pace.
Not my fault he died of neurotoxin. He was drinking that already. The universe version of a heart attack without bones won't change that. Squids don't have bones, right? Squids have like a spine and that's it.
think they also have the beak, right? Bloody Mary's weird cousin. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. He said just a normal one, not a double. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror, and you'll look like a fool. 4, 5, 6, 8. Huh? What'd I mess up? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here.
Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is that true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she?
She's out running some bears.
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money, faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too.
And you were there?
I was drunk and bored, what can I say?
Do you know if she lost her arm there?
Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor.
More like something she made up.
Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice.
Please come again.
Yeah.
I'll just keep the music as is. Screw it. I like my song selections. Let me go ahead and change the channel. Yeah, screw it. It's funnier this way. Boss, you're back. Yeah. Sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. Well, when will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. Huh. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir.
You guys do know I can hear you, right?
This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that?
Sure. Hold on, does she have a Terminator eye? Oh, I love her. Twin drills and animal ears and Terminator eye. Yeah, I'm screwed. Five Adderhide, 5 Bronson, 2 Delta, 3 Flanergi, 3 Carmetrine, Age, Mix, and Go. This character is literally made for you. I was so excited for you to meet her. Here you go.
Very nice. Thanks a lot.
So, you know, say, Miss...
I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes?
Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left us here last time.
Oh god, so she left her helmet behind, again.
Not the first time, huh?
Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least.
Well, quite a few people.
Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, and she's very competent when she puts her mind to it.
I see.
So, did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass?
It seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is.
How did you get it?
She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert.
Really? I mean, she did.
Yeah, nice girl.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Yep. This star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then?
Yes.
Ain't this nice? Here you go.
Do you like her, Miss Stella?
Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry.
I take it that was Say.
Yes,
Will you wait for her?
I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend.
Alright. Drink in honor of a good friend. Which one was that? Was that... No, that wasn't it. No. it once, I think. No. 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 Maybe it's, no. Which one is that? Drink that was named after. No, it's not this one. Which fucking drink is it? A drink that was named after. No, it's not that. Let me see. Wait. No? Oh wait, no, I think it was this one. Yeah, because it was like I'm pretty sure it's the Piano Man. Oh, God, I don't remember. I remember that like trivia bit being brought up in the last episode. Oh, yeah, of course you already had it in the chat. I was trying to see if any of the descriptions would have it as part of its thing, but and then trying to see if I could remember it, but I couldn't. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? I love that the eye is on her right side, too. I just like that. Cosplayable. No, it's not. At least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection, so it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry.
I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down.
Climb down?
Took an air cab.
Oh.
I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really?
Thank you.
Whatever. Please order something normal, would you?
Cat boomers just call them cougars.
That'll be 2 French weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 French weavers. Easy enough.
She's kind of stupid, isn't she?
Two French weavers. So? This one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here.
Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Nice. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be safe for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry.
Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button?
Speaking of money, you're still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried?
I'll refrain from now.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors.
Rumors?
They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow, but with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge.
Yeah.
I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself, be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle's here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart.
That means she cares about you.
I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon?
Bacon?
Not that I mind, I'm just curious.
Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients.
I see.
Do
Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there is some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if there's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, the Zaibatsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the PTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton you'd never give the wrong message," but it's his intention that counts. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has returned to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on! You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. Well, say, what are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright, 2 blue fairies are due. Girls Frontline had a Valhalla collab and Stella was unobtainable? Ooh. Two fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of one that simply sees no point in lying, coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So, if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Dio giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium, extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of the Rialta Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under a civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Yeah? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then. Can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. And that's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible, and it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. She clocked all her illegal mods. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilim. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her, like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am. But if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time.
Go.
Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey.
Artificial intelligence has come rather far. Huh? One wonders how artificial it remains.
Shut up, fuckboy.
Everything done?
Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar?
When you came to submit your contract. Yeah, why?
Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar.
Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how'd you get my hand out of that jar?
A straw and some butter.
Oh yeah, clever solution.
Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich, and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV.
I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one.
Still, Jill's onto something here.
Yes, she is. Now, go clean the dishes and you can leave for today.
I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things.
I want to believe.
0 mistakes, today's payments, tips, flawless service bonus. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. Nice. $800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy not birthday. Uh-oh.
You really like that website, huh?
I have needs. Alright, well now that we don't have any looming fees coming up, let's just go ahead and buy a PC90X. There. Feeling a little splurgy today. Let's go ahead and save there. See, Danger U, Miki Concert 4. Okay, so that one's already been done. Alice Rabbit Thread 2. That one was already done. Alice Rabbit Thread 3. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen?
Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks.
I think Alice jumped the shark with that line. Seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks. Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. But this is Alice they're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that really spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like that just for a prank? Not me. You're right though, it might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17th. Right. If only we knew more about the target now.
Sick meme, sis.
These Alice threads piss me off. Fucking e-celebs. What if it was something to do with the terrorism rumors?
This thread is closed.
Scared? A bit. Crime up 5% this month by Kimberly LaVallette. Crime is up 5% this month, officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. an uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason other than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding families, it's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This mega Christmas will be a very dark one.
It could be worse.
God forbid things get under control here. Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Miki fan. And who isn't? By Lana Smithy. Everyone loves Kira Miki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's my proof for this not-so-wacky theory, and well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. This is an easy one. You just... I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy.
They're messing with forces they can't grasp.
Or it's a ruse. You wouldn't believe this shocking Kira Miki secret by Kimberly La Valette. Today we'll take a look at one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye content blocked in your region. It's a local page, for fuck's sake. Okay, nothing new here. Okay, well... yeah, let's see. Let's check the shop one more time, see if there's anything good. Nah, I should save my money a little bit. Let's go to work. This will be the last day I do for today. I did check everything, right? Let me double check. Yes, I did. Okay. Friday, December 16th. Good evening.
Hello? Seems you made it just in time.
I think that's just a car backfiring.
Really? Sounded more like a gunshot to me.
Have you ever heard gunshots?
Haven't we all at some point?
Yeah, well... See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust.
I don't know. It's too dry.
Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Boss.
Firecrackers?
Yep. A couple of years ago, there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. Managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual mega Christmas firecrackers.
Nah, sounded too hollow for firecrackers.
Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you a chit-chat about meaningless things. At least, not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust.
Hey,
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla.
hello. I'm looking for some information.
What kind of information?
What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose?
Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle's a bit redundant.
Do you know anything about her?
Nope, sorry.
I have $80 here that might refresh your memory.
Now that you mention it, I remember something.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Man, you're a sucky bartender, not having any info I need.
Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well,
And second, you're not gonna get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly?
yeah, well,
Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch.
why are you scolding me?
Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need?
Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay then, get me a drink, but keep it to under $80.
Let's see what kind of drink you can buy with that. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. I think I just checked that one. That's not happening. That might be the cheapest one we have, actually. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's the cheapest one we have. Nope. 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 Oh. Okay, a gut punch is $80. Pretty sure nothing else costs that much though. Or little. Costs that little. Yeah, no, that's all you get. Okay, but giving him a gut punch is so funny. You know what? Farmer train costs extra, you don't get it. Hanger.
Okay then, do you know anything about that girl?
No.
But you said...
Maybe, maybe not. Turns out it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing.
So, I need to spend more?
I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that.
Can I at least get my money back?
Why? The order's right, isn't it?
I guess.
So, why are you looking for that girl, Mr.
Von Delay. Art Von Delay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do.
So, I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker.
You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost.
She's not.
She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves.
They still sound more like teenagers' internet names. So, who wanted you to track her?
I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck.
What if it's a prank?
I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank.
I see.
Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl.
Why do you need them?
It's always good to keep up with local goings-ons.
Well, let's see. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least not beyond what you see on the news.
Damn it! What kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the street?
What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know something that might help me, Gil?
I don't. Certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion I do. He knows something.
On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him.
Well, this has been a major waste of time, and here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something.
Noise? What noise?
You don't know.
I'm asking for a reason.
You'll find out soon enough. Don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave.
What can I get you?
I'll have a Grizzly Temple.
Simple enough. Alright, let's give him a Grizzly Temple. You know what? Here.
Okay then. This is going to be deducted from the 80 from earlier, right?
No.
Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her mid-air makes me think it's totally made up.
Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really.
Damn it! Wait, who told you that?
It appeared on the news, didn't it?
Yeah, but the name The Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent, and even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it.
Wow, you can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually.
Really?
I wonder if he'll notice the glass that Idol signed.
I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but...
Guess not.
Did he talk about anything interesting?
Interviewing the Idol that had a show a couple of days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess.
I see, that's...
Gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was?
It sounded like something very heavy being dropped.
Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more of an explosion of some kind.
No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound.
Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening.
I heard there was some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here.
Which means gunshots. If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us.
Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all.
Really?
Really? I just have different needs. But there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye.
Please come again. Gangs, then?
Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals.
The who, what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing.
Thank you.
He left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that?
Think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though.
I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome.
What the?
I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Tron's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of a VR experience modeled after yours truly.
Excuse.
Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown, and sadly it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine.
Excuse me.
But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey, you, where's the bartender?
You're talking to her.
Very funny. Where is he really?
Right in front of you.
Hey, you, the pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender?
You're looking at him.
No way. No hot, shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two, dressed like fucking waiters, are the bartenders here?
Yep.
Seems that way.
Is that a problem?
Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that.
There is.
Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Is that piercing glare a no? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. And it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants?
Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis.
That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please.
Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure. Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. Trying to think, let's see. Bitter, manly, burning, manly, strong. If I can find something that's manly and promo, that would be awesome. Dang. Can't find something that's both, huh? Alright, then I guess it's just up to me to pick one of these. Let's go with this one. Let's make it bitter and promo while we're at it. And this one's described as kind of unbearable. Well, it's not quite outright nasty, though. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Let's mix. Boom. Unless there's a better answer. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should just give her a pile driver. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Let's go with this one. It's also one of the more expensive ones, so... yeah, screw it. Maybe I should just give her a pile driver. Listen, that would make for some content, wouldn't it? Just imagine her getting pile driven through the bar countertop. Here.
Alright then! Cheers!
I don't think you should chug it down so... quickly. Wait, did she just take that in like a gulp?
It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like?
Yep.
Okay, I've decided I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right?
If you say so.
Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar?
What do you mean?
Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it.
Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safar Toy Company.
And?
It's a company run completely by dogs.
Really?
This place was completely overrun by corgis.
Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis?
Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah.
Wow, awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right?
I wish I was shitting you, trust me.
What else?
Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row.
That perfume chauvinistic bastard?
Huh, there's that word again.
Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually.
What did they ask?
Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was this small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there?
Sure.
The signature. Is this Kira Miki's autograph?
Yeah, she came here before her last concert.
Get out, really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something?
Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time.
What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy.
A very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met.
I knew it! I knew she was nice! Her passion shows in her concerts, you know, she's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark! I find myself singing in the shower all the time, and those who pay premium can hear me sing every day. At $99.99 a month, go premium now! That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said, but I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that'd make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB.
Who told? Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh?
Are you gonna order anything else?
What? Oh, yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a Bad Touch. Get me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch.
Coming right up.
Let's give her
a big bad touch. Here.
I was expecting something dirtier.
We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want.
No, not that. With such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watches at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that?
Nope.
I'll have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFingered.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy your premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of a VR experience with a model based on moi.
What's the deal with that VR experience?
Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for a partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more. I got my partnership, we all won. I even got him a year of free premium and a VR set.
That's nice. Oh, wait, what's NND?
Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance.
I asked for a reason.
It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation.
I see.
To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people.
It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people.
But they're still there, you know. Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world, but every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real.
I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts.
That's true, I guess. So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender?
It's not exactly an exciting story.
Does it involve a man?
No.
What about a crime?
Nope.
A childhood promise?
Nah.
A religious vow?
A what?
You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending.
That's actually what happened. Sorta.
Oh, come on. No epiphany? Quarter-life crisis? Not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line?
Look, life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision's a road one. A road cone.
And that's a problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell them about yourself, Miss Bartender.
Well...
Yes? Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK S0L, a really old Lilla model, a Dark Soul. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed, and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacement. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy.
Keep going.
It was weird, you know. He was the only Lilim I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said.
Oh man.
Guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. And before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend."
Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome! I'd pay to see a movie like that. So, what happened to that finger?
I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times.
Even while bathing?
Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something?
I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater.
I see.
Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. Miss Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it.
Okay. She's asking me to get her drunk no matter what. That's an interesting request. Oh, I know one. Not that one. This one. Double it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Here you go. A large fringe weaver. Have fun. Alright, girl. Get ready for a hangover. So?
Lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get it on with the loot stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're a size B, right?
I'm not discussing my bust.
Don't be like that. I can tell you're B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right?
Who knows?
Please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is going to be a success.
Can I ask something?
Finally!
What's the point of getting drunk if you're gonna behave the same way?
I guess it is kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7.
Eh?
Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything, seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous, it's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home.
Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed?
You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that.
How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed?
Everything's written here.
By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC? I'm not sure how legal that is. people believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest? Huh. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy.
You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird?
Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now.
How long?
A week.
A week?
Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yep, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me.
Should I call a cab?
And risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly.
Alright.
A lovely sensation of forgetting like you're feeling like you're forgetting something. Well done.
Feeling better?
Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh anyway.
I insist that it sounds like dynamite.
No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool.
You're a heavy-duty tool.
Yes, I am.
Wait, damn it!
Oh, welcome back. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you?
I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that.
Not you two.
Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then?
What? No, I say it's a backfire.
It's a gunshot.
Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... Who is he?
Jillian, nice to meet you.
I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer.
Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer too.
2 beers coming right up.
Not the John face.
Let's see.
Let's double it. It's just funny to double it. Oh, what? Oh, oops. Messed up the Flanagai count. There we go.
Here.
Thanks, but this might be too much.
I'll take care of anything you don't drink, don't worry. So, tell me, bartender.
Just call me Jill.
Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately?
As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars, so it's just the same. Nothing's changed.
I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh?
You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you?
Premium.
Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here?
No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking.
Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening?
Let them hear, I don't care.
6K people.
She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7.
That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person.
So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us.
Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many are still on the channel, though.
I see.
So, there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said.
Do any of you have a criminal past?
Nope.
Just a minor charge of petty vandalism.
What'd you do?
Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt.
Why'd you do that?
Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up.
So, how's stuff up at Doglandia?
Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy cleaning line.
Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell.
It's that textile company where the owner believes himself to be an alpaca.
Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere.
Oh.
But anyway, dog clothes?
We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try.
Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved.
You guys want anything else?
I'm still handling this beer, so I'm fine.
You're such a wuss. I'll have a Zen Star, please.
Sure. Betty wants a Zen Star.
Oh, that's pretty.
She sounds like my German teacher in high school, aka Gaslight Gatekeeper. Oh my god.
Zen Star. Thank you.
Something on your mind?
That girl that's designing the clothes.
Laura. What about her?
She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her.
Cringe?
It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is.
Kick. Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people.
I wasn't gonna kick her. Why did you think I'd kick her?
Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand.
Fine. Guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor.
Honor, she says.
Well, maybe honor isn't the right word, but she has potential, and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm.
What do you mean?
They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better.
Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood, and there was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt.
That kilt was awesome!
Damn, she has nice hearing.
Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here.
Amazing. You actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep.
I did?
What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario.
You're thinking too much.
What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round.
Sounds like a good idea.
You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste in drinks. You'll thank me later. Trust me.
Then...
2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones.
Well...
You shut up.
Let's give him Mars Blast. I haven't made one of those in a while. It's manly and strong. 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here.
Now, drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill?
First year of high school. Guy I had my eyes on for a whole year asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches.
Ouch. Sorry,
The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question?
hey, piece of scrap.
Yeah?
These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything.
It's better to learn by tripping yourself.
Why the question, though?
I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of a scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke.
Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots, but I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention.
It's better than my suggestion.
What was yours?
Waterboarding.
I see. What?
The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most.
The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough, especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended.
Gina. Which one was that again?
Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button.
Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right?
Cyberpunk world, who needs Girl Scouts? Hey man, maybe the Girl Scouts adapted and evolved and now they've got like Lilum maintenance badges or something. You never know.
That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going.
Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill.
Bye.
Please come again.
Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil. Some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means.
Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be worried?
Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill.
Oh, Stella, you're here for another drink today?
Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and...
Right.
Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house and thought... someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it.
Really? I don't know what to say.
Thanks. Well, it's nothing, really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh gods. Say!
I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie.
Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank?
Newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly.
From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though.
I see. Guess the bunny was late.
He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you?
Give me a Mars Blast.
Coming right up. Jamie wants a Mars Blast. Wow, I just finished making those two. That's funny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Kano? Yeah, that's why I gave him the accent. 1 Mars Blast.
Yeah, this is the one.
Mars blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname.
VR. Can't believe myself.
Hi, who's this girl?
She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say.
Thanks for the advice.
Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day?
Heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. Well, that might be it.
Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. Sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day.
Oh, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier.
Is this an area to test that kind of stuff?
It's not, which makes this whole thing quite suspicious.
Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots.
Are you worried about him?
Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it.
He can be a troublesome man, huh?
Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright?
This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that, but something is off about this.
Off? How?
I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it.
Yeah.
You worried about something?
The girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else?
Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple.
Sure. Alright, let's get him a beer then. I don't know why I like giving big beers. It's just funny. Here.
I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Nah, just enough.
Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading?
Brain uploading?
I was thinking, What's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Well, say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace, you'll still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere?
That's an interesting point. Guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self.
There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios, see how they develop.
Guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there is no disease.
I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain upload. It would scan the brain in such a thorough, intense manner it would effectively kill the person. Use the words, burn the brain.
Ouch.
All for nothing, because the data would be corrupted or broken. It halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that.
That subject interests you, huh?
Makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill.
Same here. Always a pleasure.
Say hello to Gillian for me when it comes back.
Please come again. Whew. All done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She'd been pestering me about what gifts I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine, so I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what'll the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more than impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu? Not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough, and the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer. Yeah. No more dancing. Tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Alright. Sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Oh, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. No mistakes, commission, payment, tips, flawless service, get a nice wall pattern or something. Nice. You have no new notifications or reminders. Joe wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use Nano Camo to customize your room. I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll be done for today. What's a Nano Camo? Something to liven things up in this room. Shop, get a fan, Joker Cyclone, bada bing. Poster or Christmas tree? You know what? If
if Dana's gonna come over. Let's get the tree. Hell yeah. Nano Camel app. Camelton is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukeban Games, Kiririn51. Birthday, January 24th. Her 3 sizes. Likes Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Huh. Company founded in 2068, pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Meant for military use, we bring out products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Oh, it costs money to do that. Son of a bitch. Oh. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't save. I will be doing that next time then. Ignore that I did this. I'm not getting the tree. I will do the nano camo next time. Remind me to get the fan next time though, because I did not save, so. Yeah. Anyway. That'll do it for me today. Oh god, I think because of that I have to I have to pick up from the break off stream and then save again. This time I know not to spend any money. I'll just, yeah, okay, whatever. My bad. That's easy to redo. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me here today. But yeah, thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to voice act. Looks like things are gonna pick up next time, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I think I'm done for this week. Yeah, this week's gonna be a bit of a short one. There might be a gorilla, but I think I'm just gonna take some time to rest tomorrow. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I need a little bit of just me time to mostly laze around and maybe do some other things off stream. But yeah, so I will, if I upload anything in between next week's stream, it'll probably be more Dead as Disco randomness, so just look forward to that. But thank you so much for being here, my wonderful Rainiacs and Langsters. I will see you next time, and until then, make sure to eat well, stay hydrated, and get lots of good rest. Be kind to yourselves and be excellent to each other, and have a radiant rest of your week. And of course, as always, unshrimp yourselves. This has been Ray Langley, virtual entertainer and wolf girl extraordinaire, and yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.